There is a place like no place on earth, a land full of wonder, mystery, and danger. Some say to survive it, you need to be mad as a hatter. This quotation comes from Johnny Depp's character, the Mad Hatter, in the 2010 movie Alice in Wonderland, written by Linda Woolverton and Lewis Carroll, directed by Tim Burton, as found on imdb.com. This ingenious movie is one to be seen by anyone who likes adventure, a good chuckle, and a plotline full of crazy characters. Today, you will be enlightened on how this movie is different than the first, what makes the plotline different, and how the cast makes the movie so great. Many people think this version of Alice in Wonderland is simply a remake of the original cartoon movie, but using real actors. This movie is a whole new story. It takes place when Alice Kingsley is 19 years old and nearly getting married. She sees her white rabbit friend during her engagement celebration and runs away to follow him, where she meets her old friends again and faces the same old problems of growing and shrinking to get into Wonderland. Alice returns to Wonderland and meets her friends, but many don't believe it's her. She goes through many struggles to prove her validity. It's not necessarily a movie for young kids, as many believe. It is rated PG, but some content is not appropriate. For example, the caterpillar is smoking hookah. There are some violent scenes, and the content has more levels of adult humor than any other. Now that you know why the new movie may be focused for an older audience, we can look at some reasons as to why you should watch it. The new plotline gives an exciting twist to the old story. The movie is more mature because Alice is more mature at 19 instead of a young girl. She faces new challenges because of her level of maturity. She fights battles in her alliance with the White Queen in order to defeat her evil sister, the Red Queen. The same characters are still in the movie, but they are more developed. The same great characters are in it that you loved from the first movie, but some have seemed to grow a little wiser and older. And again, some don't recognize Alice, and some do. Now that you know why you should see it, we can examine what makes this movie so great. The actors chosen for this movie make it everything that it is. For example, Mia Wasikowska, or Alice, is wonderful at playing a girl who is innocent, but shy, and not afraid to stand up for herself. Also, Johnny Depp, who played the Mad Hatter, is already a pretty weird guy himself, and he is genius at playing a crazy man as the Mad Hatter. The Red Queen, played by Helena Bonham Carter, is amazing at playing a queen with no mercy or remorse. In this movie, Alice says, "Sometimes I believe in as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast." This intensely imaginative movie captivated audiences across the world with its adventure, humor, and fantasy plotline full of crazy characters. After examining how this movie is different than the original, what makes it different, and how the movie's cast makes it everything that it is, I hope you're encouraged to watch it if you haven't. Whether you think it's truly madly wonderful, like Mike Rexrafter from The Hollywood Reporter, or you think it's entertaining but not nearly twisted enough, like Ty Burr from the Boston Globe, I encourage you to witness this imagination overload.